in total, I have invested 1,000. Hey everyone, I'm the Anonymous Investor. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to this unique little experiment I performed during the course of 2020 during a pandemic. I essentially invested $1 a day into 8 different companies, and now I'm going to show you guys the results of that $1 a day investing. I essentially wanted to test out whether time in the market really does beat timing the market, and I also wanted to test out whether dollar cost averaging actually works. So you guys already saw a video on Tesla, but here, let me just show you guys some more in-depth information. I figured out I can click on those 3 dots and I get information. So I currently have invested $162 in unrealized gains. It is $206 for a total of 127% increase. Try getting that in a savings account in a bank. And by the way, the reason it says unrealized gain is because until I actually sell and pocket the money, I haven't really made that money, right? For all we know, Tesla could drop tomorrow and then I wouldn't be up 206. I wouldn't be up 127%. But that's totally fine with me because I'm a long-term investor, so I don't have any plans to sell Tesla anytime soon. If anything, I am just gonna keep up my $1 a day investing. Alright, so the next stock to talk about is Aapl. And unlike the other companies that I started buying on May 13th, I actually started with Aapl on April 21st. So I wanted to experiment with Aapl first, but then I'm like, well, this is just one company. Let's diversify. So that's when I started investing in Tesla and the other stocks. So as you can see, same concept, $1 a day. Ooh, look at that. Aapl is one of those companies that pays a dividend. On May 14th, I actually got paid 4 cents for holding, like, what is that, like 10 Aapl shares? And then if I scroll up, there's going to be another dividend payment. Wow, look at that. I got 18 cents for holding Aapl. It went from 4 to 18. And then if I keep scrolling up, take a look, there is a 29 cents. Talk about exponential growth. So I am curious to see where I'll be at the end of 2021 if I keep investing $1 a day into Aapl. So let me show you guys that now after my constant $1 a day, I now own 1.74 shares of Aapl. That's 1 3/4. If I scroll up, I have invested a total of $177.39, and in total that is $46 in unrealized gains. So let's click on this. I think what happened with Aapl is I accidentally sold $1 worth instead of buying $1 worth, so then I had to buy $2 worth. So on here I actually do have some realized gain. Look at that, 63%. But yeah, in total right now, in unrealized gain, Aapl has gone up 26%, which once again, try getting that in a bank account. Alright, Disney is our next stock, and it was interesting investing in Disney because this is a company that got hit really hard with Disneyland, Disney World closing, but then they made a huge pivot to online streaming with Disney Plus, so this company is actually doing way better than before the pandemic. Look at that. Before the pandemic, it was trading at 140 and now it is trading at 170, and this is also a company that pays dividend. So total gain on this is $60.94. So that is a 37% return. This did better than Aapl. And Disney is also a company that pays a dividend, but I believe during the pandemic they actually suspended the dividend, which makes total sense considering the unprecedented thing that happened with the pandemic. But yeah, that is my unrealized gain on Disney. Starbucks. Let's talk about Starbucks. $162 invested, $36 in total gain. I actually now own 1.9 shares. I almost own 2 full shares of Starbucks just by investing $1 a day. Let's take a look at Starbucks. So 22.3 unrealized gain. Let's scroll down. This is a company that pays a dividend. They have paid me $1.02 just for holding the company, just for holding Starbucks shares. So that's pretty amazing. And this is one I pick on all of my friends about. This is one I pick on my girlfriend about. She loves Starbucks, and I'm like, you can literally make coffee at home. Why are you going to go buy overpriced coffee? Why are you going to spend $5 on a little coffee that you can make at home for cents? So this is one that I love showing people because I'm like, look, you honestly don't spend $1 a day on Starbucks. I know people that get Starbucks every single day, sometimes twice a day, including the weekends. So can you imagine what would happen if you were to put that money, heck, just even if you cut your Starbucks spending in half, so instead of going 7 days a week, you just go 3 days a week and put the rest into the company. I mean, this is what's possible, a 22% gain over the course of 2020 during a pandemic when a lot of Starbucks were forced to close. A lot of companies were really hurt during this pandemic. Boeing is our next company. Now, Boeing got hit really hard, and in fact, even after I started investing, it started going down. It was down for a long time. There was actually a time when I was down on Boeing for a while, but it has made a nice recovery, and look, it started going down again, but it started going up. So going back to this idea of dollar cost averaging, I'm still up. I'm up $27. I almost own a full share of Boeing, and I'm up 17% almost. The next company we have is Nflx. Nflx, I am up $10.59. I own 1/3 of a Nflx share, and Nflx actually surprised me a little. I honestly thought Nflix would be going up a lot more, You know, with everyone staying at home and literally binging every single Netflix show, I really thought they would get more subscribers, more people, they would have a bigger, maybe with Apple and Disney Plus and all these other streaming services offering services, maybe that hurt Netflix's numbers, but nonetheless, I'm still up 6.62%. Amazon is the next company, $8.22. I don't even own 0.1 share of Amazon. That's how expensive Amazon is. I own 0.05 shares of Amazon, and I am currently up 5%, which, by the way, is still better than having your money in a bank account, bank savings account, a high yield savings account, which would give you like 0.05% maybe. So yeah, Amazon is still killing it. And yeah, look at this. Amazon has been doing really, really well. The pandemic has actually helped a lot of these online companies, especially Amazon. And then the last one we have is Microsoft. Good old Microsoft up $7.03 for a total of 4.35. So this is my worst performer. And then I do believe, yeah, Microsoft pays a dividend. So 55 cents for holding it. So overall, of every single company I've invested in, I'm actually up on every single company. So in total, time for the grand unveil. In total, here is a quick little summary. Tesla, the current value, Apple, Disney, Starbucks, Boeing, Netflix, Amazon. Let me scroll all the way up. And in total, I have invested $1,311 over the course of 6 to 7 months, $1 a day when the market was actually open. And in total, that has yielded a gain of $403.20. And for in total unrealized gain, it is 30.75%. Oh, and can't forget about the dividends, $2.08. That's basically that's basically paying for 2 stocks in a single day. So that's awesome. I can't wait to get to the point where it's $8 in dividends. And that's like, hey, that's a whole free day of investing. So yeah, guys, this is pretty amazing. I definitely think it's amazing. Now, I know this number is definitely being pushed up by the beast that is Tesla. Again, up with our, what was it, 126%, 127%. I know that. But again, the fact that I just invested in different companies, and here's the funny thing about this, without even really knowing much about the companies, just like, again, I did invest in like well-known companies, but I guess part of this reason, other than doing the experiment of dollar cost averaging and would investing $1 a day works, like timing the market versus time in the market, I kind of wanted to do this as a way to get everyone to like not be afraid. Like, it's $1, right? Again, think about what you spend money on. If you spend Starbucks, if you're literally spending $30 a week on Starbucks, why not cut that in half and put some money into the market? And I think what will happen is you'll start actually looking at the market more. You'll start seeing like, wait a minute, my money can grow like that, like exponentially like that? That is insane. There's a lot of good books. One of the books I think that motivated me to do this was a book called The Latte Factor, and specifically with Starbucks. So prior to this, $1 a day using the Cash App, I actually invested on Robinhood $5 a day into Starbucks stock and McDonald's stock. I wanted to do, okay, let's say you skipped out on fast food from McDonald's. How much money could that grow into? How much stocks could that grow into? And the same with Starbucks. Again, I am really punishing Starbucks. I actually have a whole video dedicated to Starbucks with the $5 a day. So that's going to be coming out later on in this channel. So if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. But yeah, guys, this is what I wanted to demonstrate. Don't be afraid. Download an app, download Robinhood, download Webull. I can do affiliate links if I want. I'll post them in the link in the description below. Get out there, just try. What'll happen once you do your first dollar? I think what happened with me is like, I was constantly checking it and I'm like, oh, this is cool. It's going up. Oh, it's going down. And then I started looking into like the news, like, oh, why is it going up? Oh, they have this new thing coming up. Oh, this is very interesting. And then you actually start looking at the balance sheet and you start looking at income statement and you start looking at profit and loss and you start looking at the 10Q and the 10K and then you might dive into a world of super interesting, or you can just invest in an exchange traded fund or just something that tracks the index like SPY or VTI if you use Vanguard. That's what I use on my retirement account. So yeah, I hope this video opened your eyes just to what is possible with investing and what something as little as $1 a day can actually do for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Have you guys ever ran an experiment like this? We're going to be investing $1 a day. Actually here, let me show you how simple it is actually with the Cash App. I go to Tesla, I click buy, I click $1, I put next, and then it'll ask me to confirm with my PIN or my sensor. So there it is. And just like that, buy $1 of Tesla, confirm, and I officially have invested my very first dollar in 2021. So I am so looking forward to seeing where we're going to be at the end of the year. I think there's like 255 trading days. I don't know why it's taking so long to load, but yeah, it's literally that simple. unless you get a connection error. And actually this happened a lot during December, which is why some days I ended up having to invest $2 because it didn't go through, but it actually did go through. But yeah guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to dream big.